Hi guys, welcome back to Plant Wishlist Wednesdays. All right, you guys. So on today's video, we have for you guys, um, we have another philodendron, and then we have two philodendrons, you guys. I'm not pretty sure if they reclassified the second one, but for me, it's still a philodendron. I think they did, but Um, yeah. Hey, you guys, if you are new, what I normally do, I choose two plants from my plant wish list, and I go in and basically do some research on them. I insert pictures so you guys can actually see and get a visual of basically what I'm talking about. These plants here are just randomly chosen from a list that I basically have had for maybe, I don't know, a number of years now. And usually as time goes on, if I see different plants like I've seen the past couple weeks now, I just jot them down on the list, especially if like I really want them. I jot it down on the list. Now these two here are towards the upper end of the list, just because of the second one here that I'm thinking that was reclassified was at the very top of the wanting list for this kind or variety, species of plant. Sorry, you guys. I have some eyelash or lashes or something in my eye, but yeah, you guys. Yeah, like I said, I normally do two plants. These two were randomly chosen, and I'm going to go over the aspects of the plants, basically how much they are compared to either back then, and basically the prices are now, and if we're going to be able to get one of these, you know, within a few weeks to a couple of years. So, yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first plant we have, let's go ahead and do I started with that one last week. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this one as well. This one here comes in. Oh, don't quote me on this one. I haven't done that much research on the varieties of this one. But I can say for a fact I know it comes in three. Yeah, two, three. I can be positive on two, but let's just say three. Let's just go ahead and get into it, you guys. Now, this first plant that I have for you is a Philodendron Florida Ghost Mint. Now, I've seen this plant a few times. Where did I see it? Where did I see Not no, I haven't seen it in person. More than likely it was on YouTube, you guys. I've seen this plant a couple of times. I did do some research on her, and she is a nice specimen as well. Now, for the most part, they grow all Florida grows grossed. Oh gosh, all Florida ghosts grow the same. Again, just like almost all philodendrons grow the same. They will most definitely need that bright indirect sunlight to give you that actual ghosty mint color that you're looking for. Now, what I'm going to do is insert some very attractive mature specimens of this plant, which caught my eye three times over, you guys. I'm not sure, like, I know how the process is when people are, out plant hunting different species, new finds, and things like that, but I just want to be there, one day when someone finds a Albo constellation golden goddess pink princess hybrid growing up a pine tree. I just want to be there with the mouth drool as well, just to see, what they're seeing. Because if I'm telling you, like, seeing these things just growing just from regular plant enthusiasts, you guys, is just mouth watering. But just imagine these things growing in their natural, like literally natural environment or natural habitat. Oh, of course, there will be some blemishes because they only have nature and nature's bugs and stuff like that to help fight off, your bad plant pests, but I'm pretty sure there will be some nice size, and pretty, mature leaves. Oh my goodness. I just like how they grow now. Now, I can say they do not grow like any other philodendron because most philodendrons don't grow the same. So, of course, these plants grow upward. Once they grow upward, then of course you're encouraging the leaves to mature, and that is what we all are looking for. And hopefully, the end goal is making your plant bigger and achieving the mature leaves just for the dramaticity and it just get big and pretty and it's yeah. Even don't get me wrong, even the plain Florida ghosts, they're good looking as well. Um, but of course, anything with color just looks a little bit more better depending on the actual plant because there's some that plants that have color that just don't look right, especially compared to the regular form. But um, yeah, if you check out the growth pattern on this thing, you guys, they have like these long, I think they're petioles, and it grows kind of like for me, the Florida ghost grows in a sort of way that you're able to put like a Brazil or a Hericium or something of that nature that can actually grow within the plant. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of spacing, as you can see, basically within the plant that I know, and then my gears were ticking that I could add different plants in there to actually make it look a lot fuller without making it look fuller, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so I took that aspect into mind, and again, just watching this plant and even the ridges on this plant, it just oh my, you guys. I know some of you guys may have already have this plant. I do know that some of you guys have seen this plant up close, and I know for a fact some of you guys can go to the nursery and find this here plant now. Um, basic care conditions, we are talking, like I said before, your bright indirect light to encourage that mint and cream white color, ghost color, to come out, especially if you have a good, strong DNA specimen from basically wherever you got it from. And then of course, just like the philodendron, like I said, I would prefer a airier mix because these plants, or the aeroid loves some air within their roots flowing. They hate, almost like every plant hate, unless they're like water-based plants. They hate wet feet, and basically guys, wet feet are when the plants are just sitting in water, and that usually I can guarantee you will create root rot, and that does not. You really don't need that because that rot can spread all the way up, and then now your plants is just have to start all the way over. So that is not good, especially if you don't if you can't catch it in time. So um, most definitely keep an eye on your watering. Like I said, use a quick draining watering mix, which is what I usually use if I'm using soil. But you guys know what I use. But I would recommend you doing that and keep it in a warm environment, just so it can stay growing healthier roots as well. And then also keep it away from drafts. You definitely don't want it to go from like 80 to 3 degrees outside, and now you have damage on your plant. So just like this week, you guys, it just something is going. The temp is just drastically dropping um tonight and tomorrow night, and we're talking low 40 degrees, and that's, I don't want to say it don't happen, but that really don't happen. We usually have like a steady like 60 in the beginning of winter, and then the beginning of summer, sorry. Then it typically starts to warm up, and then I'll be missing those little 40-degree nights. Is at nights, and then we're talking 80 degrees. Plants love that crap. It's like the best time to put your plants outside here, and they love it. And I go outside, and I'll be about to just pull my skin off. It's like that sticky hot. It's just all right. But yeah, guys, that is the Florida Ghost Mint. Now with me trying to get this plant, you guys, plant. No, 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 I will not be able to purchase this. If I'm not mistaken, this plant is up there in pricing. I'm pretty sure trying to even purchase a node will be up there as well. So let's go ahead and give this plant a date of, I'm going to go 3.5 years on this one, maybe 4. Yeah, 4 max, give or take 3.5, 3. So ish. Yeah, because this plant is pricey. And again, like I said, I'm pretty sure getting a node would be even more pricier. So, and buying that plant just outright, like I said before, I can see myself getting something more. Well, yeah, I can see myself getting something more, maybe 2 more wishlist plants with that price. So if you notice, you guys, if it's like the price is up there where I can get like 2 or 3 more wishlist plants, yeah, not gonna happen. I'd rather spend that money on 2 or 3 more wishlist plants, you know. So, yeah, but more than likely have to be from a trade, you know. If not, like I said, I get 3 or 4 years, give or take, before I'm able to get one of these things. Um, and of course, if it comes with cutting, even if it came with a full plant, you guys, from a gift, I would have to. Hopefully, it wouldn't have any soil in it, but I would have to do the transfer process. You know, from soil to water, water to spag, which we both know, all know. I love spag, right? So that cutting will work out great. Of course, I'll grow it out, wait till my cataledon comes out, which is the grow point, which is usually like the first small ugly leaf right before the big leaf comes out, which usually you can tell after the cataledon how big your leaf will be. You can even tell by the size of the cataledon how big your plant's next leaf is going to be. But wait for that leaf to come out, then it goes straight into spag, you guys, and from spag, it'll go straight into the grow space, grow tent until she graduates out. And then, like I said, hopefully I have my grow lights and stuff together so that way I won't feel too bad leaving her outside of the grow tent during the wintertime, because I do run the humidifier during the wintertime. So my room actually stays warm, so I don't have to necessarily turn on the heater and stuff, because that humidity warms the room quick. So yeah, only thing that we have to worry about now is just lighting. But um, yeah, I can see her now. I don't know. These are probably one of the ones that I would. I don't know if I want to do a moss plank, a taller moss plank with just, I don't know, maybe 4 inch width on her ish. 6 is pushing it. It's too much, but like 4 inches is good. This probably can hold maybe two plants at most. 3 would be pushing it. Growing up a pole, or I can just do her solidly straight, growing straight up with no help other than like a bamboo post or something like that. But yeah, I do want her in my collection. And again, like I said, there are more than 2 of those, so go guys and check them out. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are all on the list, and I'm pretty sure they are. So go over and check those out. But of course, if these pictures are not doing you any justice, now I'm going to see can I find some as well that are growing outside in the wild to put up as well. But yeah, you guys, that is the Philodendron Florida Ghost Mint. Now let's move on to the next one. Now this one here, you guys. Now I personally found this plant a long time ago when I found the regular form of it, because I looked at the regular form of it and then it was on Etsy. Now, with me, no, let's backtrack. I found this plant at one of my local, not so local, but area code local, I would say, nurseries. And this point, this plant was kind of mature. You guys wouldn't believe I got it for like $10 or something of that nature. It might have been on one of my videos. I'm not sure, but anyway, you guys, I ended up getting it, knew it was a philodendron, brought it home, did a little research on it, figured out which kind of philodendron it was. Actually fell in love with it, but I when I kind of go through phases, you guys, where of course, the plants that I don't say want anymore, but don't care for. I most definitely do not let them die, especially when they're in great condition. You can have plants that you don't care for that are still in great condition. Well, I guess that means you. I don't know. How would you put that? You don't care for it, but you take care of it. Yeah, it happens. You don't care for it, but you take care of it. So anyway, I usually give them away, so I ended up separating and giving away. But anyway, guys, long story short, this is the philodendron. Don't know if it's still a philodendron or not, but I'm going to call it a philodendron. It is the philodendron Aria Xanadu. Now, of course, when you hear Aria, yeah, that is that green, like, it's not even, I know it's definitely not honeydew. It's like a lime, pretty green, you guys. Oh my goodness. But when I did the research on the regular Philodendron Xanadu, it popped up and I was like, I got to have it, but never got it. Um, I think every time I went back, it was gone. And then I ended up buying 3 or 4 more plants and then go back looking at it again and it's there. Go back to purchase it, it's gone. Let's go, okay. Well, I guess I'll buy some more plants. So yeah, at that time I didn't get this plant, but if you could check this plant out, you guys, this plant is, I don't know, I'm just a sucker for, I'm a sucker for that color, but for me, I actually um wouldn't mind having this plant now. I do know that there are a couple of species that look kind of varieties that look kind of sort of like this one. Gonna save that one again because it's actually on a wish list as well. But once this plant matures, it looks kind of like a philodendron tiger's tooth, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of sort of grows in that form of fashion, but the Xanadu little fingers, they do fenestrate and get longer and larger as well, as you can see by these photos now. Of course, what I'm going to do, you guys, is see can I find the most maturest farm there is out there so you guys can actually see what this plant is working with. Now, again, for the most part, you guys, with this plant, it needs indirect bright sunlight. If you're going to do direct sunlight, you guys, make sure it's the morning sun. Give or take no more than 45 minutes, you guys, especially if you have harsh morning sun, meaning when the sun comes up, it's already like 90 degrees before it even um peaks the horizon. So you keep that in mind as well. But if you have like your average 70, 80, and even like I said, well, low 90s, high 80s, low 90s, then morning sun usually it does not bother them because if the in the area that you have them, hopefully the sun and that shadow will meet before anything drastic happens, and you should be fine. But I would most definitely stay away from the direct sunlight if you can. Anything indirect and bright will suffice as much, and even if you have um a great grow light would most definitely would work as well. But bright indirect light will work just perfectly. Watering is the same way, you guys. Never give your plant wet feet. Wet feet again is basically when your plants are just sitting there in water, and even if you sit there in water, you guys, most definitely you will have some skin problems. Usually like skin tears, blisters. Not cool. So try not to give your plant wet feet because most definitely it will cause root rot, which can spread up and just kill all your root system, and then you have to start over, which is not a good thing, especially if you have a good plant or if that's the plant that you really want. But that is usually based off of any plant that is not grown like in water. So keep that in mind as well. Of course, with this plant, give it high humidity. You give it those things, then you are on point. You got this plant will actually grow and thrive for you. Now, if I can get my hands on this plant, which um I don't know about pricing. I haven't checked. Again, every time I go, it's gone. Then someone else carries it. There's different pricing, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of high. But now, not the high 800-900 range. We're talking maybe um no more than $100. I'm sure that still might be 100 is pushing. Like might be pushing it. If anything, it's 100. That's with everything plus shipping. but you're still pushing it. So if it's that much, then it's usually coming from Indonesia, unless the plant is more, and then the shipping is still is like $10, $15, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm not sure about pricing, but if it is cheap, you guys, then I'll definitely give myself no more than a year and a half on this plant, because again, um, if I'm able to get it, especially definitely if it's a lot below $100, I'm definitely able to get it, and most definitely I will be able to hit click then and get it instead of waiting. You know, you think you will live and learn. When I do it all the time, I'm gonna come back and get it. Sometimes I've gotten lucky. I've gotten lucky. I've gotten lucky. And even some of the people were like, well, you got lucky because there's a couple people was looking at it, and I was like, I should have got it yesterday. But yeah, guys, the Xanadu Aria, I mean, any Aria at this point that you can find, I'm pretty sure is on my list. Believe it, just because of that color, and it's, I don't know, it's none other, you know, especially for the kind of species that there are. But yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. We have the Florida Ghost Mint, and then the Aria um Xanadu, and Philodendron Xanadu. And then again, you guys, I'm not sure if, pretty sure it's not still classified as philodendron anymore. Um yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. But yeah, guys, if those pictures did not do you in a justification, please go and check those plants out and see for yourself. I don't know too many people that don't like philodendrons, unless you're not a plant enthusiast. But even those who are not a plant enthusiast still kind of like philodendrons, just because of usually plant shape, color, leaf size, all of the above, you know. So again, they are statement pieces. So, but yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these plants in your collection, or if you just like me and you're still looking for them. Also, let me know if you can walk in your nursery and find them. Now that, yeah, have yet to see one of these in person. So yeah. Hmm. And also hit that bell, guys. That bell will keep you notified and let you know when the next video will be out. And I'm pretty sure you guys will know it'll be out on next Wednesday. But also, you guys, this bell will keep you notified on everything that goes on here on Planting with Pete. And then also, you guys, hit that subscribe button for me. Make sure it's gray and not red. And I will see you guys next week on another video. Bye.